Hello everyone, my name is Jay and welcome to my first attempt at a timed clean with me. Hello. If you are new here, I am so glad to have you. And if you are returning, I am extra glad that you came back to see what I was up to this week. And of course, I dropped the ball on the weekend. And so it is Monday right after work and right before I wanted to go to the gym. And I had about an hour. So I wanted to try one of these timed cleans. I've never done it before because as a lot of you know, I am a very slow cleaner. I just move like a molasses when it comes to cleaning my house, but I was needing to get some stuff done and didn't have a lot of time. So I challenged myself to get as much cleaning done as I could in 45 minutes. And my focus was on the floors. I am going to kind of bounce around the house and hit the rooms that need to be tidied the most, but I really wanted to get to mopping because in my last video, based on you guys' feedback, I am not cleaning the floors enough and I was a little embarrassed, so I wanted to give everything a nice good mop. One thing I am consistent about is cleaning the sheets on Sunday. It helps keep my face clear, I sleep better, so my sheets were clean. I'm just spraying the bedding down with some Caldrea linen spray. I don't know, because I looked at it, you don't need it, but then I am going to give you a break from my voice and just keep on cleaning. As I finished up vacuuming with my Shark Stratos, absolutely love that vacuum. It was definitely worth the money. I'm going to go ahead and put on my mop shoes that I got from Amazon and that I don't wear enough. And then I have my O-Cedar flip mop. It's a microfiber pad and I have two of the pads. So I just, wash one, use one, and super easy to clean. And then I have some watered down floor cleaner in an old bottle that was from the Method Squirt Mop. I really like that squirt bottle, so when I finished the actual Method cleaner, I just refilled it, and I made sure to water it down because I'm not going to rinse the floors, so I wanted to make sure that they were not sticky. I hope you all had a great weekend or week if you're watching this anytime. I had a good weekend. It's so funny. I only had 3 loads of laundry, which was fantastic. And I just kind of wandered around the house, cleaning a little bit. I spend a lot of time aimlessly wandering around my house, just thinking and musing and stewing sometimes. But do you guys spend a lot of time literally just walking around? It might seem a little bit nuts, but I do. So I did that a lot this weekend and didn't get much else done. And I did plug in the vacuum. I keep this vacuum upstairs strictly to use up there, so it's always available. And now we are moving downstairs and I had 25 minutes left. So as you can see, I was not cleaning fast enough, but I did get a lot done. And so I'm just moving on to Laundry Mountain. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer these clothes upstairs. So like I was saying, I didn't do anything this weekend. It was raining and then it was super windy. I need to go outside and start on my lawn, but I thought a lot this weekend about selling my house. And I'm not even kidding. Saturday night, I was 90% sure I was going to sell in the fall. I was like, you know, I'm going to spend the next 3 months just working on the bathrooms. Those are the upstairs bathroom really is my last big project. And then the floors, which I can do myself. Unfortunately, I can redo the downstairs flooring myself. And I was like, I'm going to sell. I'm over it. I want the flexibility of renting. I'm tired of just always having something to do. And then by Sunday night, I was like, I'm just going to stay here until I can buy a townhome and downsize. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I spent a lot of time on the weekend stewing over that. And I didn't get any yard work done. You'll see there's a lawnmower in the kitchen. It was a replacement because this Ryobi lawnmower that I have would not start after having it for 3 months. So they had sent me a replacement. So yeah, just a lot and absolutely nothing going on. I did go thrifting, and here, this is where I stash my books. I'm a big reader, but I have finally gone over to the dark side, which is ebooks. So I have mostly used Kindle books, and I use the Libby app a lot, which connects you to your local library's virtual catalog. So most of my books are virtual, but I did find a few new paperbacks, and I was just putting them down with my lowly stash of paperback books. And then, like deja vu, we're going to get these floors cleaned up down here as well. In preparation for mopping the kitchen floor, I just wanted to get my garbage can and my fire extinguishers and my step stool out of there. I did do the kitchen this weekend, so it doesn't look too bad. The counters are not too sticky, and I cleaned the stove really just out of necessity because it had gotten so bad. I just woke up and cleaned. And a lot of the time on the weekend, that's what I'll do. If I don't have anything to do, I'll just start cleaning the kitchen first thing. It's almost relaxing to me. I make my coffee, just unload the dishwasher, load it, do the dishes. It just makes the house feel fresh for the weekend, and I know I ain't doing it Friday night, so Saturday morning is the next best thing. And I did take a little break from the gym. I was just feeling really burned out. I take boot camp classes at least 3 times a week, and then I work out on my own 3 times a week, sometimes after the boot camp class. If, you know, the weights weren't too bad or there wasn't too much cardio, I'll come home and do cardio. And I was just feeling really burnt out. And I like the gym. I like feeling stronger. I like getting stronger. But I knew that I needed a break. So I only went once last week. I worked out at home 3 other times. But yeah, Saturday morning I canceled my little gym class. And I just woke up, had my coffee, and cleaned the kitchen. Now I'm preparing some mop water. I found this watermelon scented Fabuloso. Is that not so pretty? And we all know that's why we buy cleaning products, because they're cute. But, Fabuloso is a good bet anytime. My favorite is the apple, but they have this new watermelon. I didn't use enough to really smell it. So the kitchen smelled clean, but it didn't necessarily smell like watermelon. But again, I don't use a lot of mop solution. I prefer more of a dry mop, which is definitely harder on my back, but I do not want sticky floors. I just continued on mopping into the living room, and luckily, because I have this area rug, there's not too much floor space, but I definitely do not mop in here enough, so I just wanted to go ahead and get the floors all cleaned. I am so glad we are done with, cross your fingers, knock on wood, cross your toes, we are done with snow. We had a light, and I mean maybe 10 minutes worth of snow on Saturday. Of course, it was like the only time I left the house. Or maybe it was Sunday. I think it was Sunday, because Saturday I went thrifting. It was on Sunday. I'm like, what is hitting me in the face? It was like a sleet hail mixture, but we had 10 minutes of snow, and now it's just been super windy. My trash cans are blowing all over the place, but onward and upward to warmer weather. I hope so. Definitely still some stuff that needs to be put away and maybe wiped down in here, but I am so glad the floors are done. And then lastly, I only had, I think, 3 minutes left, but I really wanted to get this bathroom tidied up, and this was a little bit of a cheat. This morning I was feeling very anxious. I don't know what it is, probably the lack of sleep because of the wind. I was just feeling super anxious, and what helps me not feel so anxious is getting stuff on my to-do list done. So I really needed to clean the shower, per usual. Always needs to be scrubbed. So I had already scrubbed the shower early in the morning, and then I had vacuumed up the floor. So I just wanted to do the toilet and then clean off the sink. And I almost made it, but I ran out while I was rinsing out the sink. The timer went off. So if I just had maybe 20 more seconds, I would have beat the clock. So that's what I was able to get done in 45 minutes. And here's this new, I got this Lysol shower foamer. So that's what I used to clean the shower, and that's what I used on the sink. I really like it. And in my defense, I know I have a lot of cleaning products, but the shower foamer that I tried in my last video from Dollar Tree, thumbs down. I don't think it was harsh enough for the soap scum, so I picked that up when I was at Walmart. It was under $5. It smells good. It's Lysol, and it does disinfect and sanitize if you leave it on for a certain amount of time, and it did a really good job on the shower, so I would recommend that. It also did good on the sink, so I would actually recommend that over the Kaboom. So I thought I was done. I finished rinsing out the bowl and all that, but I actually had an extra 15 minutes built in. I did this timer, but I still had more time, so I just wanted to go ahead and finish one or two more last things. I'm gonna get this toilet cleaned, clean these bathroom floors, and then head up and try and get as much of the laundry put away as I can. I just couldn't leave the toilet. I mean, as you can see, I definitely need some work when it comes to speed, but I'm still proud of myself. I did the best I could, and ultimately we got it all cleaned up. Something I did learn this week, I guess I was just not paying attention because it didn't impact me. There was a cyber attack on like the healthcare system, and so a lot of people are unable to fulfill their prescriptions because the coupons that we use aren't working, and they're trying to get them back up, but it's taking weeks. And I noticed that my birth control prescription, I didn't get a call from the pharmacy, and so I called. She's like, "Oh, you haven't heard?" I'm like, "No." And so I can't get my prescription because I can't use the coupon. And I pay $20 a month currently, and without the coupon it would be around $900. So, and I'm finally like on a pill that works. I'm telling you, after from puberty until like a year ago, I just struggled and struggled and struggled with it, and I'm finally on something that works. I can live my life free like a normal person. It is amazing. And now I have to go off of it for a couple weeks, so I am nervous. I'm hoping that enough is in my system to where when I can get my prescription again, it's not too bad. But yeah, just, you know, very, very frustrating. And then I'm having a root canal. Earlier in the video, I took like some amoxicillin. I have to take that 3 times a day up until the procedure in a couple days so that the infection doesn't spread, because I did not used to be a flosser, and my dentist always said, you know, some people don't have to floss. You absolutely do. And I would floss and then I would forget, and flossing for 5 years does not make up for 2.5 decades of not flossing regularly. So gotta have a root canal, but I am getting myself together, exercising, getting my teeth right. I'm doing all the right things. So 2024 is off to an okay start. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will come back for more. Bye.